should definitely avoid these 3 stupid financial mistakes.
The most expensive mistake I made in my life was paying for my own fear of money.
What has been your biggest financial mistake?
My ex-girlfriend.
Oh, okay. In what way?
What's up, Financial Hawks? It's your man, Eric. In today's video, we're going to be doing something a little bit different, and we're going to be quickly, maybe like 5-10 minutes, going over this Twitter thread of the worst financial mistakes, or I guess some investing lore about certain people, which is unfortunately a whole lot of horrible mistakes, but some people did good. So yeah, this one right here was the first one I read from Critter, or Becoming Critter. And yeah, it says, my dad was a financial advisor. So he helped manage my brother and my money, and he sold all of our Bitcoin, hundreds, without telling us because he thought it was dangerous. Guys, hundreds of his Bitcoin. I think a Bitcoin right now, let me see the price. Let me see the price of a Bitcoin right now. It's been a minute since I checked, but let's see. 116 is down right now. I guess it's been down. Okay, I guess it kind of been, okay, pretty steady, but right now it's down. It's at 116,000. Hundreds. Let's say, I just want to do one more thing real quick. Let's say we did, let me put it on this screen right here. Let's times that by 100. And I'm going to show you guys. 116,000 times just 100, not 200, 300, 400. Look at this. Look how many zeros. Look at this. 11. Am I reading that right? 11 million? And that just would win with 100 Bitcoins. Picture hundreds. Guys, if it wasn't for his dad, they would be multi-millionaires right now. That is crazy. That's crazy. And like the comments on it was crazy too. Now it's been a minute since I read this, as you guys see, July. But yeah, not your keys, not your coin to change Bitcoin, love to go missing. Okay. Worst financial decision you can make is get a financial advisor. I'm not gonna say that, but yeah, it being your dad and he having access to all your stuff and he can just sell it like that. Now that's wild. Yeah, these days I'm just in DCs, cash, and a few tech plays, so I don't miss. Okay, looks like he's still making bank, but he could have made a whole lot more. I'm sure you don't think of this often, right? Yo, that me? Nah, he did a lot of it's like this. Sold a number of condos and Montauk to buy some in Vermont, Germany. But you see, dang, do you still believe he has done the right thing for you? We don't bring it up. Yeah, I'm gonna like this. Yeah, yo, we can't bring that up no more, man. We could have been generationally wealthy if we had hundreds of Bitcoin and you sold it. I'm pretty sure he sold it back when it was like $1, like $100 or $200. It's like, man, that's crazy. That's crazy to lose all that. That is crazy. So let's do the opposite real quick before we go to another battle on another one. This one was a good one. This was also part of the thread. And yeah, okay, I'll read the first part to this and then we'll go back to that one. So this guy, he says, the 20 punch cards and forever holding periods are two of the most harmful gospels that Buffett has bestowed upon generations of investors, says Warren Buffett. And this is 100% correct. Buffett's investment strategy threw me off in the early years. I studied Warren Buffett, Graham, and security analysts all throughout college. I thought value investing was the holy grail of generating high returns. But after studying Buffett's portfolio, I learned that he never followed his own advice. In fact, he was making more money doing the opposite of what he said. So yeah, once I learned he made plus 50% returns in his early years, I figured out it had to be from special situations. Yeah, very few investors buy and hold forever. Key. Very few investors buy and hold forever. It turned out to be true, and I learned his portfolio has significant turnover. Buffett was an activist investor in many cases. And yeah, it's no different from when he said he doesn't understand technology yet. Buffett is friends with Bill Gates, who was the wealthiest man for multiple decades, and on the Berkshire board. Interesting. Berkshire later went on to invest in IBM and Apple, making billions from Apple while becoming the largest shareholder. I avoided technology stocks early on because of security analysts and Buffett's teaching. I recommend investors read those books, but only as a footnote. Those old value investing strategies are outdated because they don't count for software, goodwill, and intangible assets. And I thought this was a very good one right there. Sometimes, again, especially with like these older people, like I guess it can be any age, but you really see like with older people, like they'll tell you one thing, but like they're doing the exact opposite. Like Buffett, I guess his books and all that. I remember hearing that myself, talking about just holding forever. And like, that's how you'll get, that's how you can become rich. Don't do the technology, all the new stuff. Just keep this old stuff and just stay like that and you'll become rich. But clearly he's doing the exact opposite. Clearly his friends, again, with Bill Gates, I know they be turning up. I mean, Warren Buffett, he low key turns up too, his whole situation with like his romance life and whatnot. And still, he is following his own path, his own way. He may be telling you something, but he's doing his own path, his own way. So, even though I'm thinking of another YouTuber who's like older, who talks about finance, I cannot think of his name, Dave Ramsey as well. I feel like a lot of his stuff is also slightly outdated. And the reason I say slightly outdated is because I know he does it primarily for people who think they're unique and they can be the, unique one. And if he says, okay, for you, it would be okay, then a lot of people go run with it and they're going to end up becoming a whole lot more in debt and probably broke and whatnot. So I understand that aspect. But again, like, they're telling you one thing, but they're doing the opposite. Like, he's telling you one way to make money, but if you look at his portfolio, look at his friends and whatnot, it's clearly the opposite. So kind of just be mindful of that. But I thought that was a good one right there. So kind of just open my eyes up a little bit on the type of investing I'll be doing and whatnot. Next up, we got this one from Joe. Is it Cohen? I tried to mine Bitcoin around 2012 at 15 or 16. Okay, 2012. 2012, I was 18? Going on 19 that year. So he was 15, 16. So I guess we're pretty close in age. But gave up because I didn't have a GPU. The next year, I bought my economics teacher 1/3 of a Bitcoin as a gag gift. He thought the idea was stupid. I didn't buy any for myself. Dang, guys. Dang. He could have been wealthy. 2012 getting into Bitcoin. Man, that sucks. 15, 16, he would have been like 20, 25 balling, 26 balling, 27 balling. That's crazy. And again, he has economics teacher, older person. They don't understand the technology. They don't understand all this new stuff. Unfortunately, he thought, oh wow, this older person, my economics teacher don't care about it. I'm not gonna care about it too. And bam. And this is another one. Kind of remind me again. You gotta like watch out when you get like advice from certain people, especially like older people who aren't in tech or who aren't can't see really in the future at all. Because I had a teacher like this in my film class when I was in college, and he was like super against YouTube and like thought you had to if you did go on YouTube and do like a video or whatnot, you gotta list all the music and XYZ or you'll get sued. It was just so negative towards it. And like YouTube is nothing like that. First off, you don't have to list, every single thing you do on there. A lot of YouTube, how it's set up now, they know what music you're using. They can take money off or take a share off XYZ. You're not going to just get sued by making, little videos with your friends or making any type of video. You got really very negative on it. I'm glad I was never I didn't listen to that at all. I think a lot of people unfortunately do listen to older people like that. And then when the younger people who are adapting to the technology are more successful or happier and able to do XYZ and you're stuck, and a lot of them get mad and frustrated. And it's dang, if you had somebody who was at least looking in the future a little bit, you wouldn't be in that predicament. But yeah, when I read that, I just thought about that teacher and probably several other teachers low key. I probably had to think about that some more. But yeah, that sucks. You could have been balling right now, man. You really could have been balling. Next up, we got Cranberry Clock. And someone convinced me to throw 10K at some stocks because we were deployed and they were making money. I threw 10K in, and literally the same week, the housing market crashed and I lost everything while he had some auto sell thing. Never looked at financial sector again because I was too stupid for the entry fee. Dang, that sucks. 10K. And then the housing market just happens and you lose all that. Man, it's like investing in Bitcoin when it was around 80, 70K or 60K. When it first hit that, right when it hit it, and then it going back down to 20K. You're dang, I lost all that. And I use that in quotation marks because technically speaking, if you would have just stayed in, or at least for the Bitcoin, I can't speak. I don't know what he invested in, what stocks he was invested in, but at least for Bitcoin, if you didn't sell at 20K, you still be up now. So as long as you're not selling all your stuff, you technically haven't lost any. But yeah, I don't know what stocks he invested in, but 10K and lost it all. Man, that sucks. And let me go back to the original posts. Those are the ones I had saved. Let me see if there's any other juicy ones real quick. Worst tweet ever. Now my timeline is filled with people claiming they were two dumb decisions away from being a billion. I know for some people it really be that close. Like oh man, like the Bitcoin, hundreds of Bitcoins, and your dad's just old advisor and not seeing the future at all. And so you could have been a multi-millionaire just right there. And you got somebody in your own family, man. It be your own people, man. Okay, let me read this one. Left an energy fund where was the sole idea generating analyst in February 2020. Okay, 2020. So COVID time is about to happen. Okay, yes, COVID was starting. Traded stocks from my couch next to my wife. Have been massively underinvested for years. Personally, decided if not now, then when. Okay, 4 meaningful buys. Bottom ticked New Vista with negative oils for 20x, whose CEO I had breakfast with weeks earlier. Similar on Meg for 10x. VRT did work and bought under $8, taking DCs that were great long term. Dave, Code, etc. and Nvidia are now up 20x. Still on all the latter two. Okay, good job on the Nvidia. Enabled huge career flexibility and then joined a newish consumer fund 3 months later. Outside Energy, life-changing string of events leading to immense flexibility today. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. You believed in yourself. You believed in yourself, and you took that plunge. Excellent job right there. I like to read the good stories too, even though some of the other ones were bad. Man, you could have been a multi-millionaire with the Bitcoin, but it's good to see the stories too with people investing in themselves and then let their wives, their fathers or friends, mess up their mind and get them freaking scared. Cause a lot of times that happens too. You got people around you get you freaking scared all the goddamn time, and you wonder why you gonna stay broke. You don't want that in your life like that, man. I think it's good to, if you can't meet the people in person, at least online, meet with people who are going towards your trajectory. Somebody you can talk to, at your same like either IQ level or career level, etc. So you can stay up. My very first job was an intern at Bank of America Healthcare Equity Research Group in NYC at 16. Oh, okay. I mean, that's good. That's good. Don't get me wrong, but I thought that was going to be more losing or gaining a whole lot of money. Oh, okay. This one funny. In my 20s, I wrote Buffett a letter. He replied, and I lost it. Dang. Let's see. Okay, let's look at the last two. I guess these are good. These aren't sad. I am 26. I stashed up $1 million selling courses on YouTube during lockdown. Yeah, during lockdown was a great time to make money in tech and online, just period. Invested it all, great. Make 6 figures in dividends, cap gains on top of my biz income, and I live like a brokey. My neighbors think I am unemployed junkie. Hey, congratulations right there on investing your money and living off the dividends, and you're still making money for your biz income. That's awesome, man. I'm trying to get to your level. You 26? That's what's up, man. And then my biggest winner is Nvidia 16x in 2.5 years. Yeah, the Nvidia one was, man, another big one right there. If you were investing in that and got part of that surge, man, congratulations on that. But anyway, guys, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Do something a little different right there. Read in the comments. Maybe we can read some more comments. Let me know any like crazy financial, either good or bad, that may have happened to you in the comments, or your friends in the comments. Definitely intrigued. See you guys in the next one. Peace.